Multiply. Alright, I did say this would be a no mic stream, but it's getting really close. And I don't want to do an entire stream without saying a single thing. I think if we can get the viewer count up, I'll might add another person to the giveaway. I'm feeling like celebrating the completion of the first commissioned build stream. For anyone that's wondering what I'm talking about, yeah, at 20 viewers. I feel like 20 viewers is achievable, right? Like, it's only a couple. A couple people here could just grab a friend. That's 20 viewers. As soon as this is done, if we're above 20 viewers, then we'll do a giveaway. And that giveaway will be adding a person to the list of pre-release recipients for the cables I'm going to be doing for a group buy for later this year. That screw doesn't fit. Custom USB-A, or really any connectors, doesn't really matter. It can be USB-C to USB-C, it can be A to A, it can be a USB extension cable, really. Like, cables is cables. It could be an audio cable. I could do a TRRS for a split keyboard. Or we could do USB-A to USB-C for your keyboard. Micro USB for your gaming controllers. I just got to keep eliminating screws, basically, till I find the ones that actually do fit, because they must be like fractions of a micrometer, or fraction from being the right screws. See that one? Bang, straight on. As the build approaches its end, I am filled with a sense of pride, and I guess somewhat sad that it's about to be over. Now I have to find someone who wants to trust me enough to build their electronic keyboard. Mechanical keyboard? Electronic keyboard? 7 is the lucky number? Huh? I'm a viewer and I've just got up. What do I do? Oh, 22 viewers. How did that happen? It went to 22 and then went back to 16, and I like trip out and think that I'm being messed with somehow. I had a look into partner features and stuff, because I've been partnered since the year that Twitch became Twitch, when it used to be called Justin TV and they rebranded to Twitch. I was streaming back then, and I did a Guinness World Record attempt and got partnered as part of like Twitch. I was like, hey, would you partner me so that I can have access to all of your advanced features and stuff? And they said, yep, sure. I did the attempt. Someone in England did it at the exact same time and they got it, which is hilarious. But I've been partnered ever since and never done anything with it. And so I was looking at the partner features, and you can see that there's now bits and stuff activated. You can do bit cheering, not that I'm suggesting you invest in my stream. But it is interesting to note that after 8-9 years of very, very rarely streaming, I can still just turn on my partner features. And those partner features have changed a lot since I was streaming back then. When I was streaming, the only way that you could make revenue was from running ads. So the most important thing to a streamer then was just having high viewer count. High viewer count and nothing copyright, and then just roll ads. And people would roll ads like borderline obnoxiously every 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And you're just like, as a streamer, you know that like that ad roll is happening because someone's clicking a button and telling it to roll an ad, because like the auto ad things don't run that quickly. Is that another wrong size? Wrong size. I just got to keep eliminating them. There is a set of screws here that are for stabilizers and a set that are for the tray. I really wish that I had a brass plate on hand for you. This, besides brass sounds better. I mean, it's literally, it's twice, it's way more expensive. The power of giveaways. Last time, on Seamus Builds a Thing, he gave away a cable and didn't build a thing. This time, that build thing will be builded. I got so excited about coming on the stream that I was disappointed. Like, I knew that I had to do a no mix stream so that I could concentrate a little bit better. And I was disappointed because I wanted to like start the stream with the narrator voice. Is this threaded? I hope this person hasn't given you a case with any faults. Next time on Seamus Builds a Thing, Dz60 remastered. Coming to a cinema near you, summer 2021. After the corona. Will our hero build the keyboard in time to deliver it? Actually, it's not in time. I just looked up and realized the time. I'm sorry. If you're still available, I'll still deliver it. I don't mind that it's late. Yeah. Time's only a social construct. Whoa, man. Time is only a social construct. What even is time, man? Like, a fly only lives for 5 days. Is that 5 days like a lifetime to us, man? Isn't a mechanical keyboard just your mouth to the internet? Time isn't linear. It's wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Yes, it is. I have one question for you, and there is only one correct answer. You what, mate? It's Loki. Who are you? Let me know if I'm not clear. Let me know if I'm breathing into the microphone, because I streamed for 5 hours last night and nobody mentioned that they could hear me fucking mouth breathing. No, you what, mate? The answer was doctor, the doctor. You said wibbly wobbly timey wimey. And I said, who are you? And the one correct answer would have been, I'm the doctor. I'm starting to think that... Alright, I'm sure that it's just me, but I'm starting to think that these two screw holes are threaded, because I've gone through all the screws and none of them fit. Did Did they mention to you that anything was threaded? We hit 20 viewers a minute ago, and we went up to 22. If anyone's new and they weren't here before, I'm going to do a giveaway if we maintain 20 viewers until the end of this build, which is very soon. So drag someone in here, log on to your second account, follow the channel. That giveaway is not an instantaneous, like you immediately get shipped something tomorrow. I'm running a group buy for custom cables, and I'm sending out some preliminary ones. And I'm going to add people to that list of custom cabler. I'll go through the screws again, Kuro, but I get the sense that these are threaded. It's just slipping. I mean, it's functional, but I don't like how these I don't like these mounting points, Kuro. If you can hear me, let me know if the previous owner of this case mentioned anything about threaded mounting holes on the case. I'm tempted to take the whole plate out and actually check them directly, because no, it won't be an issue because mechanically everything works. I'm gonna keep looking. It's just like this is what I mean when like I say that building this should not take long, but then weird things like this happen. If this was a brand new build and I had all the parts laid out in front of me, it would only take half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour tops if it's like a really like a complicated setup with a daughter board and stuff. Like not lubing switches or anything like that, easily under an hour to do this build. But I've just had like one thing after another kind of fight me, and then I was exhausted and I missed a stabilizer. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying that like my interest is mainly this, getting this to be complete, and I feel slightly odd handing over a keyboard that is missing 2 screws from the mounting. And I've never had to like press in a tray mount before to get it to mount, and so part of me is like, huh. But you know what? Ah, there you are, you fucker. Alright. Instead of thinking about it, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna take the screws out, lay them all on the side. We're so close. Get this thing mounted into the case, and then it's sound test and typing speed time. We could do a type race. If no one's seen Type Racer before, you don't even need to make an account. You can just race as a guest. And it's basically everybody types the exact same thing. First person to finish wins. And there's a little visualization of a car moving across the screen, which is awesome at giving you anxiety if you have like competitive instincts, because you're like trying to read the words and you can see your little car getting outpaced and you're like, "Nrr." Alright, so what I've just done then, so in case you're curious why I just took it apart, was yeah, one con from buying from multiple sellers is things won't like match up. So normally the whole point of building a tray mount keyboard is because everything's just kind of interchangeable, right? It's all bolt-on. But the screws that I have are for a different case. And so the PCB and plate might sit particularly close to those pegs, or the pegs might be longer on my wooden case. Alright, so it's not threaded, nothing's broken, it's just that I don't have the screws that you have, and so not all of my screws are long enough. I'm gonna see if I can solve that. But at least it's not the case. And just to be 100% sure, I'll chuck another screw. I don't mean to falsely accuse anyone of anything or stress you out. No, okay, it's just the screw length, so I just don't have the same hardware that you have. Pop this one back in here. Come on, magnetic screwdriver. That's super duper weird that everything else mounts except for those two. Will this work? Maybe I just go with silver screws, hey? Because these ones are longer, so maybe I just go with silver. I mean, there's silver in the board, so I just got kind of carried away with like gold screws, and oh, that's why I didn't want to use the silver ones. They're not magnetic. I remember now thinking to myself, like, I don't ever want to put you in a situation where you got a screw stuck in your keyboard. And these aren't magnetic. Boom, there we go. I'm a problem solver. I got big brain. That's why I work at Seek. I help you find job, I help you build keyboard. It always takes way longer than you realize. Doing this in isolation. Oh god, non-magnetic screws. Alright, I'm giving you my non-magnetic screws because they fit, and that way I can feel better about giving you a keyboard that's actually complete with screws in. I don't really want to hand something over that's rattling around inside the plastic. I also don't want to like transport something to you that's rattling around inside the case. So non-magnetic screws, the point of this message is replace them. Replace them with the ones that they gave you. Since I don't need these ones, I won't need yours, like we agreed. Yeah, that's it. Replace them with the ones that he gave you, or they gave you. I don't think I can see a live viewer count. I think the viewer count on the dashboard is like slightly out of date. It's not actually current. So like, one of the mods told me we had 22 viewers, and I looked up and it said 16. Oh, thanks for the follow, you what, mate? Appreciate it. For anyone here who's watching, this is my first mechanical keyboard commissioned live stream. I am a full-time professional software developer for one of the largest job searching web tech companies in the world. It's not LinkedIn. Oh god. And in my free time, I build keyboards and help ease the path of entry for newcomers into keyboards. I also used to do game development, and I used to teach artificial intelligence, graphics programming, and maths and stuff at a Melbourne university. So this is just a hobby. I do this largely for fun, because I enjoy the intersection between form and function. When something is a tool that you use every single day, but also manages to be an extension of your identity in some way. That's why I like. I never used to appreciate like style. I never used to appreciate fashion. I wouldn't say that I appreciate fashion. I appreciate aesthetic. And when someone like dresses in a way that might not be considered fashionable, but it's an aesthetic that they're going for, I can appreciate it, even if it's like out there. I can see the effort that they put into it. And for me, it was like the second that I saw custom mechanical keyboards, I was like, whoa, I want to build this. And then I built one, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. But it could be done with less overhead, less hassle, and less stress. See, this is why I didn't want to turn the mic on. It just took me like 5 minutes to screw a screw in because I was talking. Didn't even notice my keycaps underneath the case. I've definitely reached peak exhaustion at this point. Oh. I will get a better mic. I will get a better mic. Specifically just for bringing down over the keyboard. Alright, here we go. All the faffing around has ended. Keycaps going on means it's done. These are my keycaps, of course. I'm just putting these on to test. Just do a one final quality control check of the stabs, straightness. I don't like the straightness of this enter key, but I know that you want it, and I'm also extremely tired. The rest of it looks clean to me. The straightness of this is probably more to do with the plate being a like hyper versatile Dz60 plate. So a lot of the time, like the reason that people aren't as I keep flipping it over thinking the camera's upside down. The reason that people aren't sometimes a little bit more picky about their builds is because this plate has all this spacing that accommodates for like split space, like all sorts of crazy layouts. You're not fixed to just the one layout, and so sometimes that can result in a difficulty to straighten the switches, because there's not enough purchase for the switch to like be made straight. And you'd notice if you take these keycaps off. So one of the things that I said I'm going to give you a keycap puller, so that when you buy your new keycaps, you don't have to like brutalize your fingers or put a knife under there or something else really just ungodly. I have like 5 of these, so you can have one of these, some spare switches, and a little novelty keyring thing just for the lol. But if you take these keycaps off, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's a whole big section of the plate missing. Yeah, Kuro Sucks is going for an inverted version of this, sort of like white keycaps, black letters and stuff. Alright, let's get this done. No more faffing around. I'm actually getting really excited, like, this is awesome. Almost wish that I didn't have to immediately kill the stream when I'm done and deliver it, so that I could sit here and like do more builds and answer questions and stuff. Going on mic was the danger. I was in a complete chill like zone before, and then I started responding to chat, and that was the downfall. I'm too social. I want to be talking. Someone was like, "Man, you should stream." I'm like, "You reckon?" And they're like, "Yeah, you talk so fucking much." Ha ha ha. Very funny. Funny guy. To tighten screws. You know what I won't miss? I won't miss the pressure of a deadline. I did not realize how much that just amplified all of my like, you make mistakes when you're stressed, right? You make mistakes when you're rushing. I just put a keycap on the wrong spot, like literally talking while doing something under a deadline. Is the antithesis of chill. So I think this has been a bit of a learning experience for me. I am going to, yeah, 100% a recipe for disaster. I'm going to be more conscientious of deadlines and time and prep my build. I don't know if you can hear my dog just crying in the background. I'm gonna go off the mic and get this finished. I'll do a quick typing speed off mic. Yeah, getting real close. You said smack it. Ah! Ah! This is really clean. I am actually, like, I am shocked at how clean this is. This would be a really good travel board. Oh shit, yeah, you know what? I always forget that there's other stuff to do. Let me know if you can hear me breathing, by the way. Wasn't brought to my attention until today that you could hear me breathing in last night's stream. Alright, some chill tunes in the background. So, what was I saying? I was saying something about how I get distracted and forget shit, and then I got distracted and forgot what I was saying. I didn't program it. That's what I was going to say. I didn't program the board. So it has my old key map on it, and I have no, like, there's, like, this shift won't work. Maybe will it work? The layout that I used was different, so specific sections of the keyboard, like I had split backspace. So for example, this is delete and this is backspace right now, or like this is backspace and this is delete. So what I need to do is just, as soon as I'm off stream, when I have no distractions, I'm just going to quickly plug it in and load up a default layout. I mean, I could do it right now. I have to do it one way or the other. I don't want to be distracted because it requires like loading up the terminal and like entering commands and letting the commands run and making sure you enter the right command and make sure you point it at the right firmware file and make sure that. So I'll do that off stream before I bring it. Also happy to post-purchase support this. Let me know if anything goes wrong, or if you need a hand getting it programmed. Yeah, the function key to like activate the lights and stuff is over here, if I remember correctly. Actually, it might be this. Oh! Oh, fam! Oof, let me just turn off them lights there, baby. Let me turn them down real low. Oh my god. This is a fucking schmick budget build. This is as budget banger as it gets. If you were ever to showcase, if I was going to do like a YouTube series that was showcasing how good a keyboard could be for the smallest amount of money, this absolutely destroys my first keyboard build. I built a aluminium chocolate tofu with Zeal 78 gram non-xylent wooden keyboard. No, that's right. Sorry, it was a tofu aluminium case. This plate, this PCB, 78 gram switches. They were heaps heavy, super crunchy springs. They sounded like garbage. It was really pingy. It was just like every single key hit was like ding, 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 ding. No RGB, just white LEDs underneath the keys, and they were at the front as well, so like when you were looking at the keyboard it was just like fucking the sun burning into your eyeballs through this little gap here, and it made for an extremely terrible aesthetic. Let's go! First commission build in the bag. The beginning of new things, I think. Turning a hobby into a obsession. I wonder if alright, so hey join the rainbow. Vote yes, fam. Vote yes. That was like 2019. It's FNZ. So look, what I might do is I might just, to save time and because I'm like super exhausted. Yes, yes, Patty. This, dude, do you want me to build you one like this, man? I could build you something like this. If you, like, this is entry level, man. This is like what I would suggest to anyone with a bit of an RBG fiending for some gaming aesthetic should build. This is just a entry level 60% PCB, highly customizable, in a affordable, like I know these acrylic cases are cheap. And I actually think, I used to think that like quiet was better, but this sounds really clacky. It's kind of thocky, kind of clacky. This is a sub $150, even if you bought everything new. I'm now realizing like how much of a deal I gave you on a couple of the components because I'm like, I don't actually think I could build this. I don't think I could build this new for under 200. Wait. Under 150. Yeah, you could build this for under 150 with no keycaps. Let's see what else, what other light configurations we have. Oh. That's the go fast mode. That's the gotta get some kills in CSGO. And that's the go faster. Do double blat. Triple blat. Reverse slow motion blat. This is the Christmas blat. This is for when you want to hang your keyboard off the Christmas tree. I actually really... I should probably stop playing with the keyboard and actually wrap up the build and deliver it to you. I need to take photos. I need to take photos before I bring it. I'll very quickly... I say very quickly, and by now, after 2 streams, you realize what very quickly for me means. Very quickly becomes, oh, sorry, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm loving the amount of light this is giving out. You want to trade? I'll trade you my HHKB for your 60. That's not a chance. That's like a $400 keyboard. Let's just cycle it. Had enough of looking at LEDs? Oh, I want that blue. I just want that blue permanently. Oh, okay. All right. What's happening? Okay. All right. So I got light down and light up. So S and D is down and up in light strength. That means this is color. Oh, yes! Oh, that. If you had like a blue RGB setup in your PC. Oh, you could put this on a keyboard stand, right? When you build you've got a premium keyboard, right? You can be like, this was my first Mech. Put it on a stand and use it as a nightlight for your gamer room. $150 nightlight, bruh. Fully programmable QMK open source software lamplight, bruh. Who wants to turn keyboards into house decorations with me? But they have to be Bluetooth and work, so you can just grab them off the shelf and actually start typing, and they just like sync up straight away. This is amazing. I will admit there was massive nerves doing this build. Just, you know, because I know that mistakes happen, and I haven't done this hundreds of times. I've done enough to know that I can do it. I know what I'm doing and how to do it well. I know that the solder joins in here are good because I know how to assess a solder join. I've never been paid to do it. And it feels very humbling to have someone choose to have me build their keyboard.
We have 20 viewers. The build has ended. We floated up and down for a while there, but I did say if I was done and calling it. We just dropped to 18. All right, no giveaway.
No giveaway. No giveaway. Nah, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really positive, and I want to share that with everybody else. So I'm gonna do a giveaway. If you follow the channel, you don't have to follow my Instagram or my Twitter or anything. If one of the mods could post my Instagram and my Twitter in the chat, that would be mega appreciated. Okay, I started typing for a sec there with the tester open, and it didn't do anything, and I panicked. There was a little heart attack moment. Look at it. It's whoop! I full screened. Okay, so don't just button mash keyboards that are plugged in when you're streaming. Yeah, so what you'll notice is that you don't have a pipe. You don't have a pipe key. I keep going to point at the screen, and it's like you can't see what I'm pointing at. This key here. You don't have a pipe key right now, which is fine because that's a programmer's character. What you do have is a dedicated delete button on a 60%. That's a rare commodity. That's an extra $10 feature right there. Drop one key, replace it with another. Alright, who wants to do a type race? I'll do a quick burn and then we'll type race. Yeah, Tripper, I'll mod you. I'm not just modding randoms, by the way. Tripper is an IRL friend. Yeah, there's no caps lock on this keyboard. You'll notice this caps lock is the Windows key? Oh shit. Okay. So because I use this keyboard, because I used to use this PCB for programming, this can be swapped between the Windows key and the Control key, because on a Mac you do Command V, Command C, Command X, Command Z, that kind of stuff, and on Windows you use Control. So this is the HHKB way of doing like Control C, Control V, instead of doing it down here. So you like type like this, and then just that's your control. That's your master key. You know what I mean? For accessing all of the like operating system functionality. So I think I have to load up a default layout for you, because it'll be too much of a screw around for you to like. I literally just have to plug it into my laptop. I just can't do it on stream because it's a different computer. It's that MacBook there, and I'm not going to open my work MacBook on a stream because that would be a big security risk. Yeah, it's not a Carlton tinny. It's a can cooler with a can of Pepsi. I always love going to Bottlers and getting free can coolers. And yeah, the tiny teddies are like a little meme from me to the other Australian viewers. Is like, if you come here and you know what that is, then we in the same country, fam. They don't make Arnott's anywhere else. Prove me wrong. I bet it's a German company. I bet I just said that and it's actually a German company. Oh, you want me to eat the tiny teddies on stream? With the mic unmuted? Oh, do I dare? Do I dare subject? I just put my fucking solder covered hands on the bag. Why distract me? Alright, so I can like pour them into my mouth, but don't eat and solder. Not over the keyboard. I'm just, you can't see me on camera, but like, and now you get the Doritos. Alright. People keep leaving, and I keep telling you that I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'm just like, let me survey the landscape. But yeah, if you follow me on this channel, I'll run a draw in a minute and add you to the list of pre-release custom cables. And then you'll need to DM me on Twitter or on Twitch or on Instagram. DM me wherever with your Twitch handle, since that's what the giveaway is going to, is the Twitch handle. And I will get in touch with you, get your details, shipping details and stuff, and put you on the mailing list. Full disclosure, mailing list doesn't exist yet. It's just a notepad list. Feels really good to hit this X here and close this window knowing that the keyboard works now. Kek. Is this how you do it? Is this how you keep? Alright. Feel free to drag some people into the channel and get them to follow. And then they can try to win a cable, and if they don't, they can unfollow and not come back. It's entirely up to them. I just enjoy the process of trying to arbitrarily push the numbers. Alright. Oh. Redo. No! No! I got thrown off by the HHKB backspace. I almost beat my low-key keep, master keep speed. Oh yeah, smooth raised pinky is the that's the commando typer. That's like, I don't even need this extra finger. I'm gonna crack that triple digit speed with this finger extended behind my back. The pinky's out like that. That's the I learned to type on MSN Messenger as a kid. That's the typing position of the MSN Messenger taught me how to type. These are the typing wings. They help you soar. Cool. Alright, so ICQ boys hate it.
Arnott's was bought by Americans years ago, but I think they've changed it. True. I knew that I was going to be completely wrong with that. As I said it, I was like, I know how branding works. I know that nothing you think is Australian is actually Australian. Sneak peek, looking at laser cutters. Ooh. Talk about that another time. So, shall we do a type race? Who wants to race me? Who feels like they can... I will admit, full disclosure, 110 is about as fast as my typing speed gets, and it tapers off with stress, and I stress during competition. So, full disclosure, you got a fair chance. You got a decent chance if you're a gamer. If you talk more with a keyboard than you do with your own mouth, you got a pretty good chance. 81 words per minute, let's go! You know what we can do? I'll post this in chat. Patrick, I want to see you in this race. Come race me. Let me know if you can hear me breathing. I know I said this a couple of times, but like the mic moves and stuff, and I don't want to be like neck bearding into the mic. Quick 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're off. Oh god, I made a mistake. Oh god, mistakes. Here I come. Here we go. A new project. Ah! Sorry. I forget that how loud I am when talking is pretty much the max volume the mic should go to. And then I get excited and I just my apologies. Oh, was that you that beat me? I had a feeling in the back of my head, I'm like, I bet this is someone from work. And they're gonna like message me on Slack and be like, hey man, nice typing speed. See you at the finish line. I told you though, my typing speed goes in the bin when I'm doing typing tests. I don't respond well to stress and pressure, man. Mission passed. Mission success. What do I win, Captain? That's what I would have said. I would have immediately been like, what do I win? Cool. Alright. I think that does it. I don't think there's anything else to do. I could reprogram it, but I'll send you a message, Kuro, to see if you want it a different layout or if you're happy to work that out yourself and figure out how to reprogram it. It will work. It has the basic functionality. Just you don't have that pipe key at the moment, and you don't have a caps lock. This is a Windows key at the moment. Unless you can figure out what the key combo is. You know what? I think the key that used to be here, this right shift used to be a split right shift. Let me get some light on the shift. There you go. This right shift used to be a split right shift, and there was a 1U key right here. And I think it was like FN, and that key was what changed this to control. I probably have the layout schema on my machine. I will, because that would be faster than reprogramming it, would be just finding the existing layout file and then just printing it out for you or like sending it to you so that you have it and you can check what the different key combos are.
Alright, let's do a gift. No worries. Sorry this again. I'm sorry it took so long. Even when I'm intentionally doing things faster, it just takes way, way longer than I expect it to. Yeah, Rupert VB. It's a Dz60. Second-hand sort of budget of the budget. Zero to hero. Can we make a king from nothing? Lubed and filmed Gateron yellows. Vintage Gat black. Spacebar. Gateron ink. Black backspace. Gold GMK screw-in stabilizers all the way around. I have to say all the way around because this took 2 streams to build because I miscounted the amount of stabilizers that I had. But I corrected. There was a few hiccups and bumps along the road, but this is nicer to type on, more functional. Than my first build, which I spent way too much on because I bought things like aluminium, like an aluminium case, and things that aren't good unless they're built well. Don't just get an aluminium tray mount case. Actually, that's my advice. The story that I'm trying to tell is, don't just go, oh, aluminium case equals pro, like aluminium case equals premium, because it's not. If you get a tofu like this, an aluminium tray mount 60%, there's a very high likelihood that you're going to get a very pingy keyboard. And no amount of foam or sorbethane or sound deadening material inside that keyboard is going to get rid of that ping. If you look at the 7, I wasn't going to say anything. If you look at the 7V prototype build, you could hear, even without the volume on that video turned up, you can hear the pinging. Every single hit is just ding 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 ding. And I don't know, as a musician, I'm just overly sensitive to these sounds. And I notice it on Xylence. I notice switch ping on Xylence. So maybe it is just me, but other people have agreed. I'm loving the royalty-free music from Chilled Cow. No worries, Rupert. Feel free to ask all the questions in the chat. I've not been doing this long enough to become jaded and redirecting you at an FAQ. I still enjoy the conversation. Oh, photos. Look, I tell you what, Kuro, you've got. Do I do photos with the keycaps on? Yeah, I'm not going to take the keycaps off on stream. I'll do that off stream. Here we go. Let's wrap it up. Let's leave this plugged in, just for the lol. Give me that sweet underglow. What color? You want me to change the color for you? Last thing. What has set a mood for this whole stream? So what we can do is tell me the color first. What color? Tell me the color, and then we'll set the color, and then we'll go through the visualization options. So colors are like your primaries and your simple blend colors. Pinkish red. Okay, I can get as close to pinkish red as I can find. So that's off. I want to get just a solid color, and then I'm going to dial the color in. So right now it's like changing between red to orange to green, and I want to find the one that just says, I am a single color. And it's going to be blue because the keyboard is currently set to blue. That. Alright. So the way your keyboard is currently configured, Function and A will turn your underglow on and off for the discrete gaming moments when you don't want your opponents to know that you're there. F, N, and Z is going to change your effect. So A is on and off, Z is the effect, S and D are up and down in colors. So if you want to like go from blue to green to red to yellow, whatever. RGB on. Let's change the color. Wait, is it S and D? I'm feeling like that's not changing. Oh no, that's the light. S and D is the light strength. S is down, D is up, so D is to make it brighter. If you have a white desk, you will get a ton of glow. Like, I've got all blacks and stuff, so it's just eating up all this color. But if you, like, for example, look at how the HHKB keycaps light up. If you have a white desk, this is... Oh my god, you got a white desk? Bruh. That's a heavy, heavy bruh. Can you take some photos with your DSLR when you've got this and send them to me and just like, you know, yeah, you got me, fam. Alright. Color, pinkish. That's a pinkish purple. Oh! That's starting to get towards red. Let's go back. Oh, it's two-tone. Why is it two-tone? Let me, it's on a different mode. Alright, that's single color. That's a pinkish red, right? I turned the lights back on prematurely. Hello, Juago? Gigiago Yo-Yo. Thanks for coming along the stream. We're going to be doing a giveaway very shortly. Don't leave the channel. Make sure you follow. I'm just kind of just like dragging out the end of this build, to be honest. It's I'm enjoying soaking in the moment. How close are we to the 3-hour limit for the stream?
1 minute.
1 minute from 3 hours? Alright, cool. I told myself, last night I streamed for 5 hours and it absolutely destroyed me. And I told myself that I would do 3-hour hard cap on streams so that if I did get distracted, as I have again tonight, I would stop the stream at 3 hours. So I have said maybe 15 times that we're going to do a giveaway. I'm just going to get that out of the way, and that way I can actually turn the stream off. And now you have been introduced to the fast-talking Seamus, who actually has some things to do, like objectives to meet. I am going to go into the stream manager and activate giveaway mode. Does uptime tell you how long I've been up for? If you do, like, or do I have to make that a command? Ah, okay, cool. Alright, well, I'll make it a command. Yeah, I don't even see where the timer is for me.
It's in mod view.
Oh, it's in mod view, so the mods can see it. Cool. Yeah, second stream back after a 4-year hiatus or something, and both successful. 15 plus consecutive viewers for 3+ hours, 5 for the first night. Super duper duper appreciate all the people who aren't friends and family just dropping in and asking questions. It's been surprising. I was expecting this to basically be the person who bought the keyboard and then my friends and family. And I can feel one of my moderators telling me to hurry up and do the giveaway. I can sense it. It's just like, you know, disturbance in the force. 1,000 voices cried out in agony, "Giveaway! Do the cable giveaway! You were supposed to be the chosen one! I trusted you! Where's my 6-inch coil?" I asked for a blue cable and you sent me a white one! I'm just, I was actually looking for the thing and I couldn't find it. And so I was just making noise. Oh, it's Nightbot. I'm an idiot. I'm sitting in Twitch like a massive pleb, staring at the Twitch frickin' menus, going, I swear there was a giveaway feature in here. And it's in Nightbot. Yeah, giveaway. Yes, doing the giveaway. GAT yellows. They're all GAT yellow switches except for the spacebar, which is a Vint GAT black, and the backspace is a GAT black ink. The reason for that is that they are heavier than GAT yellows. I personally think that spacebars and backspaces should be heavy because those are the ones that you destroy with like double finger tapping and thumb slamming. And so a little bit more resistance on those is fine. As long as you get ones that are the same style and don't change the acoustics drastically. I can feel it. Feel the giveaway coming on. I'm on the screen, that's a positive. Mods too, because I've only been doing this for 2 days, so if you're a mod, it doesn't really count. And if you're a mod who I know personally in real life and you're not already getting a cable, then I'll probably re-roll the giveaway. Subs get triple luck, regulars get double. I know I can't be subscribed to yet. I think that's just like a Nightbot feature. I am a partner, but I don't know why for some reason I haven't activated that feature, the sub feature. 18 viewers. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Waited long enough. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Roll it. Oh, someone just left. Oh, look at that, Rupert VB. See, here's the thing. I feel like every time someone joins the chat and is just a little bit active and a little bit positive, they get stuff. This happened last night. Someone joined the stream, they followed me. I wasn't even pushing the giveaway or anything. I was just like having fun, chilling. I'd actually made a mistake. I think they'd come in just when I had to like rebuild my keyboard for the second time. And they were just being positive and communicating and talking to everybody. And they were like saying the same things you were. Good community, man. Good community. And then they won. It's really nice. It's really nice when you can give something to someone who's already showing an interest and highlight the messages. Spend those points. Chat points. I have a little infinity symbol next to my chat points thing, but I can't actually spend them, and it makes me feel bad. Alright, cool. So, Rupert VB, what you've got to do is DM me on Twitch or Twitter or Instagram, and I will add you to the list of people that I'm going to be shipping. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to know what... Are you in Australia? It's soldered. Jargwagyo? Jargwagyo? I'm just going to call you JJ. JJ, they're soldered. You do live in Oz? That's good, because I forgot to mention that if it was international, I would not cover shipping. Unless, I don't know, unless it was magically the same as Australian shipping. Cool, so I'll add you to the list. Just DM me with your details, and I'll give you info about the specifics. At this point, it's a custom cable. I may or may not have enough aviation connectors to do an aviation connector, coiling, and that kind of stuff. The main reason for the giveaway is because I need more practice with doing coiled cables and aviation connectors and things, and I don't feel like I should charge someone for a product if I haven't had practice making it and giving it to people to test and give me feedback on. So you want a giveaway, but it comes with a caveat of please give me some feedback. I'm really liking this pink. Good choice. Alright, cool. Oh. Hopefully I can grab a screenshot from when I was holding it up before. I'm gonna just change my camera to... 3 hours, 6 minutes? One of my mods is telling me it's been over 3 hours. I did say hard limit, and I'm gonna sit here for hours. So last things last. Chuck the camera on autofocus. hold it up to the cam with the light off. See if I can get this cable to not be over the top of my HHKB. This is like the screenshot. I'm trying to like get that nice focused screenshot. Screw you, autofocus. All right, let's fill the frame with the keyboard, facing it at the light, and then decrease the focus. It's stupid. I can't fit the keyboard in frame and get any kind of out of focus background. It's just like 1000% focus.
Do you want to tell them to DM me instead? Like, I'll do it on
Oh, there we go. A little bit of out of focus. Bingo. Alright, cool. That's it. That's all I wanted. Oh, you can't DM me. Sorry, I was missing. It says I can't DM you on Twitch privacy settings. Someone DM'd me last night, though. Oh, you know why? It's because I have to DM you. Let me just do that real quick. Let me just do that real quick. Ruperto VB, Victorian Bitter. Are you in Victoria? Just DM me if you are or you aren't. Because if you are, then that makes it way easier. Because I'm also in Victoria. Alright, I've DM'd you. You can reply. Giveaway's done. That's 2 giveaways in 2 nights, 2 streams, first time back, 8 hours total. Consistent 15 plus viewers. Feels real good. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for viewing. I'm gonna do the last little bit of cleanup. Set things out of focus and get rid of my mic. Enjoy some tunes while I move things around my desk. Peace.